Hello and welcome to Teacher Rohulah's channel. In this video, I'm going to work on exercise 3.3 of Cambridge Primary Mathematics Workbook 3. And all the questions covered here is about money. And we will work on how to write money using dollars and cents or decimal point and how to add and subtract money. Let's start with the first question. In question 1, it says, write the missing amounts. The amounts are either given using dollars and cents or using decimal point. The first 3 amounts are given using dollars and cents. So we have $3.25 and we are asked to use decimal point to write them on the right side. So we have to write the dollar sign, then 3, then the decimal point, and the cent, which is 25 cents. And we don't have to write the sign for the cent again here where we have used decimal point. So we can read this as $3.25. The second amount is $6.74. So we have to give the dollar sign, 6, the decimal point, and 74 cents. So we don't write the sign of the cent. So the amount is $6.74. The third amount is $12.18. So again, the dollar sign should be given here. $12, the decimal point, and 18 cents. The amount is $12.18. The last 3 amounts are written using decimal point, and we are asked to use dollar and cent to write them. So to write it, we write the dollars separately and the cents separately. So we have $9.50. Here we have to give the sign for the cent. And the other amount is $14.95. So to write it using dollars and cents, we give the dollar sign, then $14.95. We should not forget the cent sign when we are using dollars and cents to write them. The last amount is $1.62. So $1.62. We are done with the first question. Let me scroll down so that we should be able to see question number 2 clearly. So in question number 2, it says, use the decimal point to write each amount of money in dollars and cents. So we have 2 $5 notes, 2 $quarter coins, and 1 5-cent coin. So this is 25 cents, this is also 25 cents, and this is 5 cents. And the 2 amounts over here are $10 because we have 2 $5 notes. So we can write the dollars using the dollar sign, $10. Then it says use decimal point. So we will give the decimal point also. And 25 cents plus 25 cents is 50 cents. 50 cents plus 5 cents is 55 cents. We don't need to give the cent sign anymore because we have used decimal point. Let me scroll down to move to the next part of this question. In the second part, we have 3 $2 notes. So 3 $2 notes will be equal to $6. I will use the dollar sign and give $6 here. We have 3 10-cent coin and 2 1-cent coin. So 3 10 cents will be 30 cents and 2 1 cents will be 2 cents. So we will give a decimal point and 32 cents. So the amount shown here by using notes and coins is $6.32. The third part of this question is having 2 $1 notes, 1 10-cent coin, which is 1 dime, and 3 5-cent coins. So it will be equal to $2, 10 cents, 15 cents, 20 cents, 25 cents. So the amount is $2.25. The last part is having only coins. This one is half dollar. Half dollar is 50 cents. And this one is quarter dollar. Quarter dollar is 25 cents. And the other three are 1 cent. 1 cent, 1 cent, and 1 cent. So 50 cents plus 25 cents is 75 cents. 75 plus 176, 77, and 78. So the amount here is 78 cents. Because we are asked to use decimal point, I will give the dollar sign, $0 and 78 cents. This is how we can use decimal point to write dollars and cents. Let me scroll down to move to question number 3. In question 3, it says, Adi has 50 cents. He buys a pencil and a sharpener. We have some items over here. The eraser is 26 cents. The sharpener is 30 cents. The highlighter is 37 cents. The pencil is 18 cents. And the pen is 65 cents. And the thick felt pen is 45 cents. What we have to find out is the sharpener and the pencil. The price for the sharpener is 30 cents and the price for the pencil is 18 cents. Now here it asks, how much does he spend? To find out how much he spends, we have to add the price of the sharpener and the price of the pencil. The price of the sharpener is 30 cents. I will write 30 cents here plus 18 cents. So I will write 18 cents. 30 cents plus 18 cents will be 48 cents. 48 cents. How much did he have? He had 50 cents. Now it says how much change he will have. To find out how much change he will have, we will subtract 48 cents from 50 cents. So we will write 50 cents minus 48 cents will be equal to 2 cents. The change that he will have is 2 cents. We are done with question 3 also. Let me scroll down to move to question number 4. In question number 4, it says, 2 bunches of flowers cost $10. How much does 1 bunch of the flower cost? Write your number sentence and solve it to find the cost of a bunch of flowers. You could use a flower or an empty box to represent the unknown values in your number sentence. So we can either use flowers or we can use maybe something like the dollar. This is for 1 bunch of flower plus the other one. This is the other one. So both of them added together is equal to $10. $10. Now to find out what is the price of 1 bunch of the flower, how many bunches do we have? We have 2 bunches of the flower. So to find out the price of one of them, we can divide 10 by 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. It means the price of 1 bunch of the flower is $5. So, or we can oppositely do it in a different way. We know that $5 plus $5 is equal to $10. So from this we can find out that the price of each bunch of the flower is $5 because 5 plus 5 is $10 and each bunch of the flower have got the same price. We are done with question number 4 as well. Let me scroll down to move to question number 5. In question number 5 also, it says write the missing amount. So we can either use dollars and cents or we can use decimal point. Some amounts are given using dollars and cents, and some other amounts are given using decimal point. Where we don't have the decimal point part, we have to write using decimal part, and where we don't have the dollar and cents part, we have to use dollars and cents to write them. In the first one, we don't have the one with the decimal point. So the amount is $11.09. $11.09. So we can write $11.09. Here we have to remember it is 9 cents, not 90 cents. If we put 9 here, if we put 9 here without giving any zero, it means we are having 90 cents. But to show that it is only 9 cents, we have to give a 0 and then write 9. This means 9 out of 100. You know that $1 is equal to 100 cents. 100 cents. So 9 out of 100 will be 0.09. 0.09. That's why we have to give a 0 before 9. In the second amount, we have, for this one, we can either just write $65 or we can write $65 and 0 cent. $65 and 0 cent. If we don't write 0 cent also, it will be correct. The third one is $0.04. It is given using dollars and cents. So we have to use decimal point to write it. So the dollar sign is 0, which is a placeholder 0. Again, we have to give a placeholder 0 because it's only 4 cents. So it is 4 cents or $0.04. The fourth one is given using decimal point, and it is $4.01. So I can write $4.01. $4.01. So in the fifth one, we have $0.75. To use decimal point, I will give the dollar sign, the placeholder 0, and 75 cents. We can read this as 75 cents or $0.75. The last amount is given using decimal point, and we have to use dollars and cents to write it. So we can write $0.99. $0.99. Well, we are done with question number 5 as well. Let me scroll down to move to question number 6. In question number 6, it says, I spent $7.25 on a cinema ticket and 70 cents on some popcorn. How much did I spend? How much change did I get from $10? How much did I spend? How much did I spend? And how much change I got back when I paid $10? So first of all, we have to find out how much the person has spent on the cinema ticket and the popcorn. So we can write this as ticket plus popcorn. Ticket plus popcorn is equal to $7. Let me write using decimal point. $7.25 plus 70 cents. Here we can write 0.70, which is cent. Now, to find the total amount he or she spent, we can write $7.25 plus 70 will be equal to 95 cents. 95 cents. Now it is asking how much change I got when I gave $10. To find it out, we have to subtract $7.95 from $10. So $10 minus $7.95. $10 minus $7.95. We can write $10 as $9 and $9.100. And the other side we can write minus $7 and 95 cents. Now $9 minus $7 will be equal to $2. And 100 cents minus 95 cents will be equal to 5 cents. It means the change he got back is $2.05. $2.05. Well, we are done with question number 6 as well. Let me scroll down to move to question number 7. Here we have a worked example. In this worked example, the question is given and then the question is solved. So we don't have to work on this. I will scroll down to directly move to question number 7. In question number 7, it says, 2 planes and pots. 2 planes and pots cost $9. How much does 1 plant and a pot cost? Complete your number sentence and solve it to find the cost of a plant and a pot. Now it says you could use a plant or an empty box to represent the unknown value in your number sentence. The unknown value in your number sentence. Because it says 2 plants. So I will use the empty box. Plus the empty box is equal to $9. Equal to $9. We don't exactly know what is half of 9, but we know what is half of 8. 8 divided by 2 is 4. Half of 8 is 4. 8 plus $1 is $9. And we also know that half of $1 in $1 divided by 2 is 50 cents. 50 cents. So the amount he spent for each plant is $4.50. $4.50. Let me scroll a bit up so that I will show in the worked example over here. Here also they have done the same. It says 2 bags of apple cost $7. So they considered the bag like this. 1 bag plus the other bag is equal to $7. Now they exactly didn't know the half of $7, so they considered as 6 plus 1. Half of 6 is $3, and half of the other $1 is 50 cents. So the price of each bag of apple is $3.50. Now we did the same thing for question number 7. Let's move to question number 8. In question number 8, it says, Cebu writes $7.09 as $9.07. What mistake has Cebu made? So to look closely, we have $7.09. He has mistakenly written the cents in the dollar place and the dollar in the cents place. Actually, he had to write $7.09. And as I mentioned previously that 9 cents is 9 out of 100, not 9 out of 10. So to write it correctly, we have to write $7.09. 9 out of 100, not 9 out of 10. So we have to put a placeholder 0 before writing 9. Or we have to put a placeholder 0 to the right of the decimal point and then write 9. This is the correct way of writing $7.09. Let's now move to question number 9. In question number 9, Sarah has $30. She buys a skirt and gets $1.01 change. How much does the skirt cost? Now it says write your number sentence and solve it to find out the cost of the skirt. It says you could use a price label or an empty box to represent the unknown value in your number sentence. We know that she had $30, so we will write $30 minus, we don't know what amount the price of the skirt is, but we know how much change she got. It is $1. Let me write using decimal point. $1.01. $1.01. To find out how much the price of the skirt is, we can use inverse operation. We can subtract $1.01 from $30. So I can write $30 minus $1, let me give the dollar sign also, and 1 cent. Now, $30 can be written as $29.100, and 100 cent minus 1 cent is 99 cents, and $29 minus $1 is $28. So the price for the skirt is $28.99. $28.99. Let me further clarify it. We can write $30 as $29 and 100 cents. 100 cents is equal to $1 minus $1 and 1 cent. Now, 100 cents minus 1 cent will be equal to 99 cents. And $29 minus $1 is equal to $28. $28. So the price of the skirt is $28.99. We are done with question number 9 also. Let me move to the last question of this section. In question number 10, it says, Ahmad spends $63.25 on new clothes. He has $2.75 change. How much money did Ahmad have before he bought the clothes? So we don't know what amount he had, so we will give an empty box minus, let me use decimal point, $63.25, and now he has $2.75. $2.75. We don't exactly know how much he had before. To find out, we use inverse operation. We inverse the operation. We add 63 and 25 by $2.75 to find out how much he had before. So $63.25 plus $2 and let me give the dollar sign, $2.75. 75 cents plus 25 cents is equal to $1. $63 plus $2 is $65. So the amount he had before is $66. $66 because 75 plus 25 is $1 and 63 plus 2 is 65. 65 plus another $1 is $66. With solving this question, we are done solving all the questions of exercise 3.3 of Primary Mathematics Workbook 3, and I hope it helps you learn how to add or subtract dollars and cents, and also how to use dollars and cents or use decimal point to write the amount in dollars. If the video helped you learn something about adding and subtracting money, please subscribe to my channel, like the video, and make sure to share the video with your friends, classmates, and if you are a teacher, with your students as well. Have a nice time, and thank you so much.